Working. Hi. Hello there. It's yeah, I'm here live. Can you believe it? I can't believe it. I have to be honest with you. I'm terrified. Just saying. So, welcome to Running with Grace. Once again, today I'm doing something a little different. I typically sit right over there on my couch and I record a video and then I edit it because of all of the times that I mess up mid-sentence. I do very well when I have it all laid out. Making it up on the fly for me is a little bit harder, but I'm going to try it today. So I hope you are joining me. And if you are, go ahead and introduce yourself in the chat box. Let me know who you are, where you're from, if you are training for something, or if you're just like family and you haven't seen me in a while. I don't know. But welcome either way. So here's what I want to do at some point today. I'm going to wait a few minutes before we get into that. And I have the Bolderboulder 10K swag bag. It's literally a bag. It's a paper bag. I know from last year's swag bag, it's actually pretty cool. So I'm hoping that it's just as cool as it was last year. I also want to know if you guys can hear me. Let me know if you need me to turn it up, volume up. Let me know that too in the chat section below. Just so I know that you can see me, you can hear me, all of this good stuff. Before I get into opening the bag, tell you a little bit about myself if this is the first time you're joining me. My name's Heather and I have been a runner for 10 years. I would say officially a runner for 10 years. I started in triathlon before that. I became a runner because triathlon just got really time consuming as a single mom. So I stopped doing triathlon for a while. I'm not saying I'm done with it forever, but it's definitely put on the back burner right now. I am training right now for the Bolderboulder 10K. And that is coming up on May 29th. So exactly, wow. So exactly, whoa, exactly a month from today. So it is Monday. It's on Memorial Day. So Monday the 29th. That's coming up. After that, I'm going to try to do a 10 miler or a half marathon sometime this summer. Both of these races I plan on using as proof of time for the upcoming Run Disney Superheroes event in November and the Dopey Challenge, which is at Walt Disney World in January. So yeah, Run Disney Superheroes is at Disneyland. So those are all coming up, and that's kind of a packed year for the next, I don't know, 9 months or so. And I already have plans well into 2019. So, okay. Let's see. If you guys have questions for me, let me know. If you're just getting here, go ahead and send me a chat message here. I would love to hear from you, let you guys know what's going on. Let's see, what else is happening? So normally this time of the week, I give you a weekend update. So I let you know how my training is going, what challenges I've faced, what victories I've had. The victory this week was getting ahead of the storm. Right now it's snowing and I was supposed to do 10 miles today. I did it yesterday. So that right there was the victory, was just not feeling like I wanted to motivate myself to run in the snow. So I just did it yesterday. If you've been watching my channel and you saw last week, it was a 9-mile run last week in the rain and it was cold. It took me all day to warm back up again. So this week, this week I'm working on just trying to get the speed down. I spent some time in speed work. I did a tempo and race pace run on Wednesday, which was really tough. I didn't do as much in the way of mileage this week. I did a little bit of biking today, but a lot of my runs were a little shorter, which was kind of nice. I've kept up the strength training, and that's been working out pretty well. Total mileage, though, was down from last week. I think I did 30 miles last week. This week I did 20. But that's not so bad. Wait a minute. Does that mean, what does this mean? So I'm trying to figure out hide from broadcast, present to everyone. Oh, here I am. Wait a minute. Okay, I don't know if that makes a difference. If you can see me now, great. Let me know. I have no idea what's happening here. I'm actually trying to figure out. Stop presenting. I don't know. I don't know what that means. So if anybody knows how to use Google Hangouts, I mean, I'm obviously new to this whole thing. I have no idea what's happening. So hide participants. No, I don't want to do that either. So bear with me for a minute because I honestly don't know how this is working. So if you can see me, let me know. Okay, so why am I going live when I don't really know what I'm doing? I'm just going to say that. I have no idea how to do this. Why am I going live? I have figured out how to create video by shooting it. You know, I script it out and I shoot it sitting here on my couch or right behind me on my bookshelf. And I edit it, and I edit out all of the misfires and the misspoken lines and things like that. And I try to make it as much mine as possible, but I get through about half a sentence. More often than not, I get through half a sentence and then I freeze. Yeah, I freeze. So I don't know. Live is a new thing for me. I have to be honest. Why am I going live? It's something that YouTube and Facebook are really working on doing more of. So I thought, all right, well, I'll jump on that bandwagon and I will go live today and see how that works. And I just lost my train of thought. See, this right here, losing my train of thought happens all the time. And so whenever that happens, I'm just like, okay, I need to pull it back, and then I can cut that all out. So I try to keep my pre-made videos to about 5 or 6 minutes, but my raw video is about 15 to 20 minutes. So that's about how much, just to give you an idea of what I have to do to create a video. But also, again, like I said, YouTube and Facebook are really pushing the live thing. So I'm going to give that a try. But now I want to get into the swag bag. I was up at my favorite run store, which is Roadrunner Sports. It's up in Westminster. If you go back into my videos, you'll see when I was up there last year already. It was in July of last year. And I got refit for a new pair of shoes. I have to say, I've been to a lot of running specialty stores, and I have used, I've tried a lot of different things in terms of new shoes, and I got the best service at Roadrunner Sports in Westminster. They don't try to sell you any one particular shoe. They take their time and they fit you. They put you through a lot of different paces. They check your, your weight distribution on your feet. They check how you run, whether you pronate or I don't know what that is, when you turn your feet out or turn your feet in, where your knees fall, and just all of the alignment in your legs as you run, because the kind of shoe you wear is going to affect all of that. Well, these guys spent not just all of this time, helping me to figure out what pair of shoes I should be wearing, but also they were very patient with me when Dave and I were in there shooting all of this on video. And I ended up with so much information, I couldn't even use it all. So these guys, you know, a shout out to Darren and John and now Dan too, up at the Westminster store in, the Roadrunner Sports, Westminster store. Great guys up there. And that's where I pick up my swag bag. So let's see what's in. See, it's not even open yet. Haven't even opened it. So what's in here? So Bold Nation is the hashtag for the Bolderboulder 10K. What is the Bolderboulder 10K? It's been around for 39 years. I did a little research on this. It's one of those races where I went to school in University of Colorado Boulder, and it was one of those races that you either you beat them or you joined them, because you either got out of town for that day or you weren't getting out of town at all. You might as well just be part of the race. I was not a runner in college, not by any stretch of the imagination. I wanted nothing to do with the Boulder Boulder. And it really does take over the town on Memorial Day. It's an amazing, amazing race. And my first time doing it was last year. And I'm actually kind of disappointed in myself now that I wasn't doing that for years, because it is one of the best 10K races I've ever done, if not one of the best and most well-run races I've ever done. And I have run Disney events, I've done Ironman, I've done rock and roll, and these are big corporations, but Boulder Boulder they spend the whole year working on this one race, and it is a well-oiled machine. The swag bag is incredible. The course is gorgeous. And the best thing about this race is that you finish on Folsom Field. So Folsom Field is the University of Colorado football stadium. And you come up, the worst part is right at mile 6, where you're going straight uphill. But then after, you know, slogging up this hill, you are running into the stadium. And depending on what time you start, the stadium's already filling up quite a bit. And this is one of the rare occasions where the citizens race, general admission, if you will, happens before the elite runners go. So the elite runners will start much later than the rest of us. And by that point, by the time they finish the race, the entire stadium is full. And it's just amazing to see. There's a Memorial Day tribute to veterans, and the whole thing is absolutely incredible. So that's what the Boulder Boulder is. And I love this t-shirt. I just saw the color, and I can already tell you, I love this t-shirt. This is the women's, what does it look like? Because I haven't even seen it yet. Ooh, oh, that is cool. Okay, so it said, let's see, what does it say? So the shoe, be Boulder, run Boulder, 5391 feet altitude, a heart of bold, oh yes you can. That's their motto this year, oh yes you can, which is really cool. And the C is the Colorado C for the Colorado flag. Live to run to live. Ooh, that's cool. Established 1979, run believable, BB 10K, America's all-time best 10K. Fortune favors the bold. That is all in this t-shirt. I love this t-shirt. And then on the back, they've got their all-time, can't even see that. It says America's all-time best 10K. And that's not made up. Runner's World did that, has kind of officially said that repeatedly. So that's the shirt. I love that. That's cool. I'm gonna wear this a lot. Another thing I love about the women's shirt is that Boulder Boulder realizes that not everything for women has to be pink. Thanks. It's awesome. Okay, so here's my number. Here's my bib. FG 521. What was that last year? Hang on, I have to see what it was last year. I was FG 455. Okay. FG 455, right? That was last year. Okay. This year, FG 521. I believe I'm starting. Here we go. Nope, that's my shirt. All right, I have to go into this. Huh. So this is kind of, I like what they do here. You get a snack bag. So on the bib, you get a snack bag, and you also get an Oscar Blues beer. Yeah, that works. So I did this last year, and you go upstairs, you get into the stadium. You have to climb all of these stairs. They make you work even harder for the swag bag and all of that. But you go up the stairs, and then you turn around and you get your snack bag and your beer. The snack bag's actually really nice. Last year's snack bag was, you know, a reusable lunch bag, and it had a lot of great things in it. Really good, nice, healthy options for post-race. Most of it, I think. Not that I was into that. I really just wanted the beer, but that's the bib. I thought last year's bib was cooler. This one's okay. I don't think I understand. Oh, it's the Skechers logo. Okay, so you can't really see it, but behind here is the Skechers logo. They use all of the legalese on the back of this, and they say acknowledgement of risk, release, and liability in agreement. Our lawyers made us say this, which is kind of funny. Okay, that's my bib. I got something. What is this? Boulder Boulder Bootlegs, Volume 14. Free digital downloads at kbco.com. New songs from the 2017 course bands available every week. This is similar to a rock and roll event. It's not an official rock and roll event, but it does have bands along. See, I locked up. So it does have bands along the course. Most of them, if not all of them, are local to Boulder. Boulder has a huge music scene for the size town it is, and KBCO sponsors a lot of those bands. So they have free digital downloads at KBCO, but this kind of bugs me. A whole lot of nothing. Nothing. But this is part of the package. So, okay. What else is in here? Sticker. Boulder Boulder Runner, Denver, ABC 7. Okay. It's okay. I mean, I guess the sticker's kind of cool. I'll probably give this to my son. Thank you for being part of #Boulder Boulder. Spread the news one sticker at a time. Show us where you put yours. This is basically what sponsors do. They give money. They throw things like this into a bag, and few people will use it. I can honestly say this is, to me, this is a waste. To me, this does nothing to represent me as a runner. This doesn't do anything to make me excited about doing this race. I think it's just a waste of paper. But some people like the stickers. One thing about the Boulder Boulder that makes me wonder sometimes why I do it is that it doesn't offer a medal at the end. And I think that's what makes it unique. I think that's what makes it interesting. And that's what keeps the integrity of the race. They have more than 50,000 runners that are going to this event this year. And I think if you were to start throwing medals into that mix, it changes the equation. It's a veteran celebration. It's and I think once you start adding in just extra swag, it kind of cheapens it to me. This is the kind of event that doesn't need a medal. Okay, so what else is in here? I think I'm not going to be happy with this. Okay, yeah, an Outlaws lacrosse game, DenverOutlaws.com. Be Boulder, experience a game on us, exclusive for Boulder Boulder runners, good for 1 free ticket to any 2017 Denver Outlaws game. Okay, I don't really need to go to a lacrosse game. If anybody wants this, leave a comment because I will give this to you. I won't go. I won't do it. These are fun. I used mine last year. So this is a Chick-fil-A enjoy an item each month. Woo! Oh, it's not a gift card. It's a promotional thing. Okay. So you get in June, you get an egg white grill. In July, 8 chicken nuggets. In August, a Chick-fil-A chicken sandwich. Present this card and receive 1 free specified Chick-fil-A item for each applicable time period. Okay, so it is kind of a gift card. It's basically a coupon, but it's for Chick-fil-A. That I'm going to use. What else is in here? Ah, yes. Okay, this is the calendar, the 2017-2018 calendar. I like this, yes. However, this is what the finish line looks like for the Boulder Boulder. It brings back a lot of memories because I was in the marching band. At University of Colorado, I played saxophone in the marching band, and we sat right over here. So every time I see the Colorado end zone, I'm like, oh yeah, I used to sit right there, right there. But this is what the finish line looks like. So they cover up the field, and you come in, yeah, you come in this way, and you swing around here, and the finish line is just out of sight here. But this is what it looks like. Obviously, you can see the flags coming in, so they've got parachuters, and that happens after the citizens race is over, and I think before the elites start. So you have, this is what it looks like, but this right here is a calendar, and the sponsors have their little billboard on the back of this. There are a lot of really great sponsors, I have to say, and they're, you know, without the sponsors, races like this don't go on. The problem it's 2017 to 2018, which means, so the first month, wow. Okay, do we actually have, yeah. So the first month, last year's calendar kind of bugged me because it started in January, but you didn't get it until April. But the first month in this calendar is May, so that's good. That's a good thing. The great thing about this calendar is when there are a lot of major races happening. A lot of they even have Tinkerbell on here. So they have the Neverland 5K at Disneyland Resort. They have the Tinkerbell 10K, Tinkerbell Half. So let's see, do they have I'm sure they have superheroes in here. So they have, yep, Disneyland 10K. So they have all of the Run Disney races on here too. That's cool. Okay. I want to check something else. Is October in here? Rock and Roll Marathon. Yep, Denver Half and the Denver Full Marathon for Rock and Roll are here. They've got all the CU football games on here. This is, yeah, I like this. I do like the calendar. They've got a lot of great stuff in here. You've got all of the information you need to get to where you need to go. This is the race at a glance, the race course. The pros go a little differently. But if you, let me see, because I have to show you the map to this race. The map is crazy. So you see the blue, okay? That's the finish line. That's the start line. That's the start line. Problem with this is that you can see like the course goes all the way around town. So there's only one way in and out of town. If you haven't actually gotten into town or out of town before the race starts, you're not getting in or out. You are locked in. And that was the problem that we always had with it. But that's how that looks. It's a beautiful course. So this starts just east of downtown. So this is downtown Boulder here, but all of this is residential, and there are some really crazy things happening in the residential areas. Some people have their slip and slides out. A lot of the residents just come out there with their lawn chairs and their morning coffee, and they're cheering everybody on. It's a fun, really fun race. So you can take it as fast or as slow as you want. You can stop and hit the slip and slides. You can do all of the crazy things, or you can really fight through this course. It's not that crowded. From last year, I figured out it's not the crazy that I expected. So you can kind of pick your line and just run. So that's why I'm hoping I will get at least a PR for this race. I've been training well. I don't know. I think that is all of it. But unfortunately, that's the whole swag bag. You got the calendar, a sticker. Yeah, calendar, sticker, coupon, free game for lacrosse, professional lacrosse, sticker, got my bib, my t-shirt. I have seen better swag bags even from them. Last year's swag bag was better. But I will say that Boulder Boulder as a race is extremely well run, and I'm looking forward to doing this one again. So that is coming up in just a month. I'm trying to think. I don't know what's going on, but I don't seem to be getting chat up. I don't know if that's a problem on my end or if I just have an issue with, I don't know if I'm just not doing this right, which is probably the most likely scenario. But I am gonna probably sign off here in a couple of minutes. If anybody can shoot me a question, go ahead and do that. Unfortunately, I'm not sure if I'm getting any questions or anything like that. I'm pretty sure I know one of you watching, and I haven't seen anything up yet. So, but that's it for the Boulder Boulder swag bag. Like I said, I've seen better swag bags, but I've also seen worse. What else can I tell you? What else is exciting? I have my notes because I need notes, but I do have my coffee mug. It's actually tea today. But that, I think, is going to be it for now. Yeah, one of the things I was waiting for was my training plan from Coach Christine. Unfortunately, that hadn't come up yet. So that's it for me today. I will let you know what the May training plan looks like. I've got 4 weeks to Boulder Boulder, and that'll be it. But thank you guys so much for coming, and thanks for watching. If you're watching this after the fact, thanks so much. We will see you next time. Get out there, go find your awesome, and happy running. Bye.